as you said, Dan, right out of the gate, the #1 Contenders match between two really good friends and tag team partners. First one coming out here in the Houston Premier Arena is the man from Planet Dread, Kenny Kalypso.
Point. Both Kenny and Nick were the two final participants in the Turbo Rumble at the last Super Texas Contender Series 3 weeks ago right here in this very building.
And as the rules stipulated of the Turbo Rumble, there's a 10-minute time limit. Kenny and Nick not only were the last two that lasted the time limit, they were also the first two in that matchup.
Absolutely, and you know, both of these competitors, they've got to be vying for that championship. They got to be hungry for it. And man, two tag team partners going one-on-one for all the marbles, pretty much.
You got to believe that there is a giant amount of respect for the two here tonight, but there is definitely going to be a contest to see which one is the Shawn Michaels to the Marty Jannetty of this team.
Oh, Trent, I'm supposed to be the mean one. Man!
Well, facts are facts.
You know, whoever doesn't win this match is never going to have to live that down. Hey, it might not only be Hellhound Walker after your ass, it might be whoever doesn't win this match.
Well, Hellhound Walker can go straight to where his namesake's from. But right now, forget all that. We're talking about positivity and optimism. And man, if there's nobody else that can have a good time here at Texas Contender Series than just Nick.
You know, every single time Just Nick comes out, I think he's gonna get blown up. He's gonna get famished by the time he gets to the ring. But this guy has horsepower. And to go one-on-one with Kenny Kalypso, you know, one of his best friends here and tag team partner.
Nick has an infinite amount of energy.
Look at that.
An infinite amount of energy, an infinite amount of resolve and grit and determination. There is nothing that we haven't seen yet out of Just Nick that will keep him down. And there you see his partner vibing along with him there. Boy, we've been looking forward to this matchup since the last Texas Contender Series at Super Texas Contender Series 2. You got to believe a lot of amount of studying and training went into the lead up for this match between these two competitors.
Absolutely, and we saw a little taste of that at the Super Texas Contender Series in the Turbo Rumble. They started off that match, a little bit of chain wrestling, trying to get into each other's heads, feel each other out, and it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of that to start us off.
A mutual respect handshake right there. As we saw at the beginning stages of the Turbo Rumble, a little bit of one-upsmanship, trying to get the better of the other. But these two guys know each other so well, have such great chemistry together as a team. Both great competitors as singles, and put them together in a tag, it's just oozed out success in the win-loss column for Just Nick and Kenny Kalypso. And you see Nick right there twerking on that wrist right there, of Kenny Kalypso, taking him down.
But you also got to wonder what this does to a friendship. You know, these two guys, they've tagged together, they've gone up and down the roads. But when a title is at stake, when that opportunity to become the second ever Texas Contender Series champion, and for Just Nick, think about it. He already had that opportunity.
That's right, Just Nick in the finals at the Texas Indie Showcase 3 against Shawn Hendricks. Just coming up short in that matchup, not becoming the first inaugural Texas Contender Series champion. There you see Just Nick knowing Kenny very well as he slips out of that waist lock and now in a front face lock. Has Kenny Kalypso grounded. That's a very good move scouted by Just Nick, trying to keep Kenny down, but Kenny knows Nick just as well as he reverses that face lock into a hammer lock and has Nick down on the ground as well.
You gotta wonder which one of these guys at what point is just gonna say the hell with this and start throwing fists. That, I think, is gonna be the winner of this match.
Well, we've seen animosity from tag team partners competing against one another in the past. Could that spell the same thing here between Nick and Kenny?
I mean, think about it. We just saw Danny B and Charity King go at it last time at Super Texas Contender Series. You got to wonder if, you know, these tag teams, they think about the gold and then forget about friendships.
Oh,
look at that!
Little monkey flip right there by Just Nick. And we'll hear a little bit later from Danny B as well in this program. But Just Nick with a big scoop slam right there on Kenny, and here comes that headbutt. Oh! And Just Nick likes to dish out more than just one. Oh, there's a jumping headbutt right there onto Kenny Kalypso. And Nick is firing all cylinders, asking the crowd here in Premier Arena if they want one more. And there's third time's the charm right here. Just Nick goes for the cover. There's this be it there. Only a 1 count. Impressive kick out right there by Kenny, not even allowing Nick to get a 2 on him.
You got to think Kenny had to have known that was coming.
As he did with that discus lariat right there. Oh, into the enziguri right in the back of the head. And now Kenny going to work on Nick. Shoots him off the ropes with a drop toe hold right there. Face first into the mat. Kenny, oh, with the side kick to the face. As Kenny likes to be the life of the party, trying to get this place loud in here with a big jumping elbow strike. There's a cover. Oh, there's a 1 count only for Nick as well. Neither one of these guys willing to relent.
These two guys are ready for each other.
Oh, that was a big chop in the corner by Kenny Kalypso. You could see the sweat come right off of Nick's chest.
Kenny's gearing up for something big here.
Oh, but Nick had that scouted with a back elbow. Nick over the ropes, jumping through the middle rope and going for a big lariat there, but no one home. And there's a giant super kick to Kenny Kalypso. Here's a cover. Could this be it for the #1 contendership? Oh, but only a 2 count right there. As Nick, you could see a little bit of the frustration on his face.
You know, for everything that Kenny has seen coming, that wasn't one of them.
No, as we've mentioned, these two know each other so well, but you gotta wonder and gotta believe that there may be something pulled out of the hat by either one of these guys here tonight. There's another one of those patented headbutts from Just Nick as he goes for a cover once more.
You know, you go to the well one too many times, Trent, might spell disaster.
That's the 4th headbutt. I guess, you know, you keep track of suplexes in someone's matches. We can keep track of headbutts from Nick.
I guess so.
Oh, nobody home on that lariat. Oh, eat defeat by Kenny Kalypso. Rearranging the jaw of Just Nick. There goes Kenny off the ropes. Looking for that axe kick. It connects. This is it right here. Here's a cover. Only a 2 count. Kenny Kalypso has won a multitude of his matches with that very maneuver right there. But Just Nick, as he shows time and time again in his matches, just will not stay down.
You know, the back and forth already in this match, you got to wonder what these guys have up their sleeve, what they got in their back pocket to put one another away.
Oh, there's a straight right to the jaw.
That could do it.
Taking Kenny Kalypso clean out. This crowd getting very pumped up for this matchup, this opening contest here at Texas Contender Series 23. There's Nick jumping over, going for that lion salt. Oh, but he jumped off the rope into a frog splash. Only got a 2 count there. It looked like he didn't quite get all of it.
That's what I was saying before about guys coming up with new tricks in a match like this with all that's at stake.
We have definitely seen a lot out of Just Nick before, but I've never seen a springboard frog splash like that. I was expecting his lion salt, and I guess Kenny Kalypso was as well. But Nick headed up top right now. Oh, that's a flying headbutt from top. Oh, but nobody home. One too many times, as you said, Dan. Oh, there's a running knee right there. Kenny Kalypso has Nick. He's got him hooked for a swinging neck breaker right there. There's a cover. That's got to be it for Kenny. Oh, my! Only a 1 count. Kenny Kalypso can't believe it. And Nick is completely fired up. But there's 8 defeat once more. That may be it. Could this be it for Kenny? Oh, Kenny just still can't get that 3 count.
Kenny's got to be wondering right now, what do I got to do to take this guy out?
Well, who better?
And the thing is, they're both well scouted. They know each other's moves. They've tagged together. They've probably come up with some of these moves together.
That's what I was going to say. Who better to know Kenny than Nick himself? As Kenny's perched up on the middle rope and Nick goes to meet him with a big flying arm drag off the middle rope, and both men are down. What fireworks have we seen in this opening contest here tonight?
I love this. This is great.
This is only our first match. Just think of all the other things that we said that we still have yet to see here tonight.
And the best part is this friendship's probably destroyed. I love it.
I wouldn't say destroyed, but that's yet to be determined.
Look at these blows. Would you do that to your friend Trent?
Well, as you mentioned, with championship gold on the line, these guys look like they are willing to go the distance through great lengths to accomplish that #1 contendership. Fighting each other on their knees, just straight blows, trading blows, going at it like a hockey fight. Nick looks like he's getting the advantage here. Going for a discus forearm, and he has Kenny Kalypso completely rocked. Kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness, what could Nick be doing here? Oh, the backdrop suplex, there's a cover. Oh, but a kick out at 2. Just Nick still holding his hand up like he thought he had that victory made. But Kenny Kalypso, time and time again, as he shows once more, he has lots of resolve, no quit in him as well. That's what makes these two such a great team and 2 fan favorites here in Houston Premier Arena. Over the top goes Nick. Oh, it's met with a shot right there. Is Kalypso from Nick, and here's Nick lining up for that buckshot lariat, but nobody home. Here's a roll-up. Oh, no, not there. Oh, Kenny with the sidekick right into the midsection. Off the ropes goes Kalypso, no one home. Here's a roll-up by Nick. Here's a cover. Oh, the bridge. He got it. What a bridge by Just Nick. Wow. What a matchup that we just witnessed here tonight. That means that going forward, Just Nick has a date with Destiny. Whomever the champion is out of our main event here tonight, they will face Just Nick. As you see Kenny Kalypso coming to the side of his partner and showing his partner the respect he deserves. What a great matchup from these two.
If I was Kenny, I would have clocked him right there.
You would, but that's not how Kenny Kalypso rolls. Kenny Kalypso has respect for his partner. Not something that you're too high on, I know, but nonetheless, this crowd showing their pleasure and their joy in seeing Just Nick victorious. I think the crowd was going to be happy no matter who won this matchup. But I mean, I think in a way, Dan, we all kind of won.